Reduce, reuse, and recycle. What does that mean? Reducing the amount of waste that we use every day by cutting down on our use of plastic bottles or cans. We can reuse clothes, appliances, tools, or furniture by donating them to local charities or church groups. It not only reduces the amount of waste, it also helps the less fortunate. Recycle all paper, glass, aluminum, tires, batteries, and other recyclable products in order to make new ones. How you can recycle. Make a bin at home for recyclables and make a conscious effort to remember to use them. Find out when your garbage company in your city is collecting and put them out with your trash. If your neighborhood doesn't collect recyclables curbside, find out where you can drop them off. Why should you recycle? According to University of Princeton, recycling saves trees. Half of the Earth's forests are gone and up to 95% of the United States forest area has been cut down. Recycling helps curb global warming. When 1 ton of glass is recycled, the energy saving results in over 300%, causing carbon dioxide emissions to lower by 3.46 tons. Princeton also states that recycling reduces the need for incinerators. Incinerators spit out all types of air pollution and are often located in your urban area. The main focus of this speech is to talk about how recycling takes time and effort, but the rewards can be great. By knowing how it affects the environment, how much waste that we as Americans are producing each year, and the benefits of recycling, we can help make a difference. Recycling reduces or eliminates pollution by reducing the need to extract, move, and process raw materials, according to the DHEC. They also stated that it reduces pollutants in 10 major categories in air and 8 major categories in water. According to the EPA, every year 900 million trees are cut down to provide raw materials to create paper and pulp mills. Each year, Americans throw away 250 billion styrofoam cups. Styrofoam is non-biodegradable, so 500 years from now, they will still be sitting in a landfill just rotting. Manufacturing products from recycled materials uses less energy. It takes 95% less energy to produce an aluminum can from a recycled aluminum than it does to make from new raw materials. According to the Aluminum Association, throwing away one single aluminum can is like pouring out 6 ounces of gasoline. Because aluminum is one of the most recyclable of all materials. Us as Americans produce waste all the time. Every year, Americans throw away enough paper, plastic cups, forks, and spoons to circle the equator 300 times. According to the Clean Air Council, plastic bags Americans throw away every day do not biodegrade in landfills. The sunlight decomposes them into smaller pieces that contaminate the soil, and they are very hard and expensive to remove. The EPA reports that 33% of municipal waste is recycled, but that waste makes up a very small portion of all waste that we generate. The statistics leave out the fact that most is incinerated and put in unauthorized landfills or littered on the streets. Also, in 2008, 30,990 tons of food was discarded. Only 18.6% of that was composted, and the rest was sent to the incinerators or landfills. The EPA also reported that in 2010, recycling and composting prevented 85.1 million tons of material from being incinerated or brought to a landfill. This prevented 186 million metric tons of carbon dioxide out of the air, which is equivalent to taking 36 million cars off of the road for 1 year. There are multiple benefits to recycling. By recycling, we can all reduce the amount of air pollutants in the air each year. Recycling can reduce the amount of pollutants in the water that we drink, so much easier to clean by using less energy. It reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills and incinerators, and it reduces our amount of greenhouse gases in the air. Recycling also creates new jobs in the recycling and manufacturing business. If you know what to do, you can help every day. Composting food in your backyard is very easy and simple. Don't waste food by letting it go bad in the fridge or just throwing it into the trash. Save food, cook what is needed or what you know you're going to consume before it goes bad. Stay away from using styrofoam whenever possible. Styrofoam does not biodegrade and is very harmful to our environment. In conclusion, recycling is easy and anybody can do it. With little effort put forth, changing the environment for future generations is important, and we don't want the environment to be depleted for others. Having the know-how about recycling and the basics of it are important, and we should try to keep it relevant. Above all, recycling is something we can all do, and it will help everyone, not just in the United States, but around the world in the long run.
Okay.